You want to say it? Ladies and gentlemen, the show will start in 10 minutes. I repeat, Shoot from the Hip will be live in 10 minutes. Thank you, Tracy, for enjoying the lobby music. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your smooth jazz announcer. We'll be starting the show in 3 minutes with special guest Tanya Reynolds. Thank you very much. Shout out to Trinity Road Cheeseboard Club. Nice.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday night. Welcome to the Shoot from the Hip live stream. I am Sam Russell. We are going to be doing some improvised comedy for you, beaming directly from us to you. If you've not seen us do our stuff before, everything you see is completely made up on the spot. We have no idea what we're about to do. We've never done it before. We will never do it again. And to prove that, throughout the show, we're going to be taking your ideas and suggestions for all the games that we do this evening. You can write them there in your live comments chat on Facebook or YouTube. We're coming to you live. As you saw in that intro, we also have some fantastic commissions that allow you to affect the show. You can make us take a shot of lovely Jack Daniel's whiskey. They're not sponsoring us yet, but maybe soon. You can get an improvised rap. You can drop a friend directly into a scene. But that's enough from me. Let's meet the guys. Applause and applause, please, for Thomas Mayer, Luke Manning, and Alexander Jeremy!
Yeah!
Yeah, hello everyone. Hello everyone.
Well, it's lovely to see your three faces. We of course have a very special guest coming up soon. But AJ, how you been? What's going on?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I hope you guys enjoyed that intro because I've spent the past week on it. Yeah, I was going like this whilst I was watching it and hoping that it was going well. But I think
I loved it, man. It's your
pretty
it's your crowning achievement. Okay, AJ has directed 2 beautiful short films, and this is his best work.
Thanks.
Fantastic. Luke Manning, how you doing?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Did some yoga today. Went for a run. Ready for the show. I'm so ready.
Fantastic.
It's all good.
You're Benjamin Button. You look younger and younger every single time we do one of these.
Yeah, I know.
What's your secret?
I'm not going to tell you my secret. No, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. Well, great television. Tom, how you doing? What's up?
I'm surprised it's Friday, but I have an apple, so I'm good. I'm happy. And another thing that makes me happy, Andy, a very kind man, has already commissioned us to take a shot of delicious whatever we might have. He is my beautiful uncle. Thank you very much, Andy.
Okay. Well, we're starting early, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. For all the people at home, if you've got a drink, raise your glass right now. Let's have a good show, guys. It's going to be a fun one. 3, 2, 1. Let's kick off.
If you want to donate throughout the show, we'll be putting our Ko-fi link there with the list of all our commissions. But it is time for our first game, which is, as always, is the 6 o'clock news at 8:36. So what we need for this is a major news event, not a real one. We don't want Trump telling you to inject detergent or whatever it was, or any sort of COVID related. We need a made up fun news event for us to report on. Yeah, it's been so nice to see you guys. Welcome back. We got some returning champions. We got Tracy. Nice to see you, Tracy. We got Daniel. Lovely. We got Nicola. Thank you so much for coming back, Nicola. Oh, this is lovely. So we're going to get some news stories from you guys. Dettol. Was it Dettol that Trump said to put inside you? That's terrifying. All doors have been replaced with cat flaps. I actually had a serious conversation with someone this week on a Zoom call who said, why aren't all doors just cat flaps? I think it's starting to get to people. I do wear the best shirts, Gemma. Thank you very much. I've got my Marie Curie little daffodil on here as well. Supporting cancer. Not supporting cancer. Against cancer. I'm not supporting cancer. Sam Russell does not support cancer. I am a cancer. Look to society. Star signs. Sam's Chester has taken over the government. Thank you, Anthony. I hope you're enjoying the represent. Charlie Sheen has lost his duvet. Oh, this one's been put up. I think Tech King likes that.
No, I'm just putting any up, man. There's so many coming through.
There's sort of all about shirts. Luke is giving a strong Ken of Toy Story vibe. Compared to Brad Pitt last week, Ken from Toy Story is certainly much better. Everyone has actually turned into their star sign from Wendy Harris, or any Haynes, sorry, as in I am a crab now. I love cancer, says Neil. Princess Margaret has taken a silverback gorilla as a lover. Listen, we've already done a lot of impressions of the Queen on this show. I don't think we need to be done for any more treasonous stuff. Luke's lost his beard. These are a lot about us. We need, come on, a major news event, something that will be everywhere, guys. We've got vomit. John and George are reincarnated, and the Beatles reformed to play a COVID show. That is still slightly... I like it, Jonah. I like that. That's nice. Where's Tanya? Tanya will be coming up. Don't you worry about that, Amy Evans. All films become... The sun is emitting slime, not rays anymore.
I like it.
I like it. Okay, so the sun is no longer emitting solar rays. It's emitting slime for some reason. We're going to find out why. It is time for the 6 o'clock news at now 8:39.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm glad that you could join me tonight. My name is Texas. I am here in Texas. I'm here to talk to you about something terrible that the liberals have been doing. The liberals changed things. As you know, a pure and beautiful sun usually emits life-giving heat and goodness, and Jesus is bread. But as of today, things have changed. The Democrats got up in there and they made it emit slime. Slime. Instead, it it's emitting slime instead of rays. Thank you to our correspondent, Sarah Knight, over there. Now, I'm going to go over to someone who knows a little bit more about what's going on. I'm going over to a science man. Hopefully the science man can tell me a little bit more about what's going on over here. So, over to our science man.
My name's John O'Mulligan, and I work over at the Metropolitan Office for Weather Meteorological Association. Now, what we're seeing is the kind of phenomena that has happened many times throughout Earth's history. Before the last ice age, there was a slime age. Early on, before the Cretaceous period, you had the Slamaceous period, when most of the dinosaurs that existed were totally wiped out, submerged beneath slime. We're only recently finding this sort of thing out. But I would like to say to people not to panic, although total human extinction is likely.
Okay. Now, can I ask a question I think a lot of people at home have been asking? Is this to do with Ghostbusters?
I'm glad you asked that question. Yes, it is a lot to do with the Ghostbusters. You see, the last time we saw the Ghostbusters, they did, of course, flood the entirety of New York City with slime, and it seems like they're up to the old tricks again. You know, they just can't get enough of that slime, these goddamn Ghostbusters. So, President Trump is attempting to take the Ghostbusters to court to put them through that process, hoping to put them behind bars where they belong.
Okay, now this is serious, so I've turned my hat round. Now, I hear you. Everyone at home, you're scared. You're stressed. Okay? You want to know what's going on. And Jesus isn't here right now. He's sleeping because he works so hard. So I'm going to send you over instead to our military advisor. Now, our military advisor is going to tell me, how are we going to fight the sun? How are we going to fight the sun? How are we going to fight the sun? How are we going to fight the sun?
We're going to fight the sun the same way we fight all of our battles, with way too much intensity. We are asking every single able-bodied American to go out, point your guns at the sky, and fire. We need as much lead in the atmosphere. If we're thinking we can create a whole shell of lead around the United States of America, we can stop the slime coming. Oh my God, it's turning into a slime lightning storm. Okay, listen, I need you to go out there, take your A-15, take your A-14, take your Magnum PI, take your Magnum ice cream, point it at the sky, and fire! Fire! Fire!
Shoot down the sun. The sun's a traitor, the sun's a communist. Okay, so got before I end this. I can hear him now. I believe a representative has been sent down from the sun to speak for the sun. So I guess we're going to hear what the sun has to say this very fine day. Mr. Sunman, what are you up to?
Hi there, it's me, Mr. Sunman, and I've just come back from my trip to space. I had a chat with the sun. It was a tough one. He wasn't talking back to me very much. He was actually quite rude and aggressive, and we got in a little bit of a back and forth. He did send a few slime rays at me, so I tried to punch the sun, and I was unsuccessful and burned off my hand, all my hands, and I cannot believe that I'm still alive.
Okay, just one follow-up question before I let you recuperate. Is the moon still sexy?
Damn right, you bet she is, man. You bet she is.
Moon's sexy. Moon is sexy. Sun is bad. That's the end of the news. No more news from me. Good night. God bless. Bless America. Bless all the other bits, but not the bits for the communists. Good night. Farewell. I'll see you. Yeah. That's what's going on. Crazy.
Amazing. Guys, there we go. First game of the show. Let's see what people have to say in the comments. Let's have a look. Yes, Liz. Liz has put Sean Lego. We need someone to donate 100 to watch AJ wax his chest. Yes, that is in the commissions thing this evening. If someone donates £100, I will wax my chest whilst playing a scene, and I have to stay in character.
There's one-off donation of £100, and you will wax your chest during the show.
That's right. That's right.
Better you than me, buddy. Better you than me.
Nicole Sharp has said after this week, I really need a laugh. That's true. Brilliant, guy, says Denise. Guys, I think the time has come. We are very, very excited now. We are going to bring on our special guest. So I'd like us all to put your hands together and welcome, because she's just in the waiting room right now, Tanya Reynolds.
Oh, so nice.
Hello, hello, hello. How you doing, Tanya? You all right?
I'm all right. Oh, there, I'm big.
Yeah, I'll put you on the big screen.
Oh, I'm good. I'm a bit nervous. I was a bit nervous sitting in the little fake green room.
Yeah, I know. I could just see the little screen at the bottom. I could see you watching and chuckling. So you say you're a little bit nervous.
I'm nervous. Yeah, there's something weird about being in your own home, not wearing pants, and but also being streaming out to people in real time.
It is weird. It is a weird thing. Well, everyone is saying hello right now. Angrad says, "Big howdy, Tanya."
Oh, howdy.
Howdy. We've got Gemma Boyle says, what did she say? She says, "Yay." Yay.
I'll build up on yay. Great.
Sarah says, "Oh my God, I love her." So there's got a fan there. So lots of people saying lots of lovely things. So just a few questions. Have you ever done improv before? What's the deal?
I've done some improv before, but I kind of don't want to say that I have. But I'm not very good at it. It's just fun, isn't it? It's just a fun thing for actors to do.
It is. It is. I mean, originally when we pitched it, we were like, "Oh, Tanya, yeah, we'll just get you in for a few games." And then when she came in the other day to do like sort of like not a rehearsal, but just to introduce her to the games, she realized that we had put her in most of the games of the show. So so there you go. And so Tanya, you think you're ready to go? Ready to do this?
I think so.
Amazing.
All right, lads.
All right, so we're going to play bedtime story now, and for that, I need Mr. Tom Mayo to send us home, bring us in, whatever the expression is.
We're all home. We're all home already. Hey, everyone. So we're going to go straight into our second game. This is called Bedtime Story. Some of you may have seen it before. Basically, we're going to tell you a story jumping between all our different screens. We have to keep the story going. What we need from you right now is a fictional character, and I think an object not usually linked to said fictional character. So fictional character, object, put them in the comments below. I'm excited for this. It's good. I like telling a story. It's going to be all of us telling this. It's going to go back and forth between everyone. Okay, and I'm gonna be watching hashtag Let's Wax AJ. Let's get that going. I like that. If he still has his chest hairs at the end of it, I'm going to be genuinely sad. So let us shave him. Okay. So what have we got? We've got Queen Elizabeth and dildo. I'm happy to say we did a queen and a dildo once before. Thing is, if we did Queen Elizabeth and dildo, she'd probably die whilst we're doing it, and we feel really bad. So let's not do that. Humbert the Hedgehog, adorable. Some people just asking questions of Tanya. When is series of sex education? We will be asking questions for Tanya after the show, so stick around. She might or might not answer you. What have we got? Garfield and his plasma ball. I like plasma ball. I quite like Garfield as well. How do we feel about that, guys?
Is Garfield a cat?
Okay.
Garfield is the cat who doesn't like Mondays. Or it could be, to be fair, it could be Andrew Garfield. It could be President Garfield. I mean,
love Andrew Garfield.
It's a cat. I'm pretty sure it's a cat.
We've got some other ones.
Yeah. Okay.
subtle suggestion there from Sam.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know Garfield's a cat.
Samba and the Shakers. That's not a pig in the city.
I think we should just do Garfield and the cat. I like Garfield and the cat.
Garfield and the cat. Now.
You want Garfield and the cat?
Garfield is a cat.
No. Guys, stop arguing. Right, I'm going to take Medusa then. I love Medusa. That's good. Medusa, and I want something sort of very standard, like very real. No, it is the cat. Thank you, Lucy. I wish this guy was cultured, then I'd be able to take Garfield. But we're going to take Medusa and the grows wings. A chainsaw. Solid. Chainsaw. Great.
Nice.
Medusa and the chainsaw. So Medusa being the ancient Greek figure who, if you looked upon her and her snaky hair, you would turn into stone. And then a chainsaw being like a saw, but it's got a chain on it. Okay, we're going to do this story. We're going to start the bedtime story. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another ancient Greek legend. We're going to read from Rex Warner's The Stories of the Greeks. I had this to hand because I'm a big fucking nerd. Medusa and the Chainsaw. Medusa was an ancient being. She was once beautiful, but was cursed for being too braggadocious about her beauty. The goddess Hera struck down a curse upon her, turning her hair to snakes and giving
her the power to turn people to stone, but not a power she had control over. Whenever anyone looked at her, they turned to stone. Oh, it had been many, many years since she had taken a lover. She had taken one, but he had turned to stone, and that was not a pleasant experience.
For her, basically, he was a dildo, even though she'd wanted him to be a person. Now, this was very sad for Medusa, not just because of the sex thing, because she was lonely. Okay, she was a person with emotions and feelings and needs.
And desires and hungers and thoughts and feelings. But alas.
But alas, she was alone. Her friend, little Harry, the Greek boy from down the road, came and knocking at the door.
Knocking at the door, sexy, sexy Harry with his Greek god face and muscles. He knocked on the door and Medusa opened and she said, "Hey there, what can I do?"
He was already stoned. That was the basic concept here. How had Harry and Medusa not understood that this would happen? Harry was now a dead lump of stone, and Medusa cried.
"Oh, Harry," she cried. "If only you had a brain." And stone. And so she grabbed him from the floor and
took him to a display of old lovers, each one turned to stone by her evil gaze. She'd already been on the gin. So much gin, just trying to take away the pain. She decided she was going to have to get rid of her own eyes. She looked for an
implement to do this. Perhaps a spoon, or a blade, or her own fingers. Yes, that would do. Her own fingers. She raised them
to her face. By the way, this is an 18-rated story. Jesus Christ. And plunging them into the irises, she was blinded.
Fuck, I can't see the tech.
Ah! Screamed Medusa as she bumbled around her cavern. There was another
sound. Zzz. It was a
chainsaw. It was a definite chainsaw in the dark. She was blind. She was alone, she had thought, but no, someone was there with a fucking chainsaw. He
stumbled into the cavern looking for some trees to chop down. Why would you find trees in the cavern? It was ancient Greece. They weren't good at lumberjacking yet.
And so this man with the chainsaw went from room to room, getting closer and closer to Medusa. She could hear him. "Lo! Who goes there?" she screamed.
That was the only response. No human words. Was it a bee? No, it's still the chainsaw. It's still the chainsaw. It was getting closer, closer. She stumbled. She fell to the floor, bruising
her face. She was excited because she had always dreamt of a hulking great man with a chainsaw to come and rescue her from her stony hell.
Yes, that had always been her dream. She wanted some hunky man with a chainsaw to come and rescue her from her hell, cut the snakes from her hair, and let her live her own happy blind life with him. The muscly man took
her in his arms. Zzz. It wasn't a chainsaw at all. No. Turned out He was half bee after all. The narrator had been correct before. It was a half bee man. And because he was half
B, he didn't mind that she had a head full of snakes or that she was blind, for he too was also blind in a way, because although bees have eyes,
they can't see. Bees can't see. And so the two of them looked at each other. She had no eyes. He had eyes but couldn't see because he's a bee. And they embraced, kissing each other like two
lovers. And whenever she suspected that he might be a bee, he said, "No, darling, that's a chainsaw."
The end. Oh,
love that.
I'll be honest, that was the sweetest one of those we've done.
And it involved someone ripping out their own eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's all in there, guys. Rex Warner.
Really, really good. So I just want to throw this comment up right here.
Ooh.
Hello, Rosie. How are we? Ooh.
Although bees have... Wow, that is that's a brutal comment on the end of the show. I think you'll find bees have eyes. Thank you very much, Alex.
Brooke Cameron has put. Oh, Mikey Spalding is watching. Hello, Mikey.
Well, what happened to Brooke?
Where's
Brooke?
What? No, I didn't click. It declicked. Brooke. Hello, Brooke. The story is making AJ sleepy. Is making me a little sleepy. Had a coffee. Tanya. Vicky says. Great.
Oh,
great.
Thank you. That's the validation.
So, that's what you need. Great. So let's get some more validation in for Tanya here. Denise said, "So effing funny, guys. I'm watching with a cat on my lap in the car, taking her to a vet. That is Grace Holiday."
Guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I'm afraid we have some bad news. The thing is, Michael J. Spalding heard about the chest waxing, and he's done it. He's gone for it.
You're joking.
He's really done it.
Mikey, what the fuck are you doing, man?
For those of you who don't know, probably most of you, Mikey is a lovely guy we went to university with, and apparently he's done better than we have since then, and has now paid for AJ's chest to be waxed by his girlfriend during the next game. I think.
What is that?
This was AJ's idea, by the way. He went, no one will buy it. You know, just be a fun thing up there. And now look at him.
I was going to make it 1,000. He's like, no, 100, it'll be fine. So AJ, we're going to start our next game, which we're going to do a whole series of a flurry of scenes. Is that right?
That's right.
Cool.
Fuck. And also before that, we also have been given a shot by a lovely Sapphire.
It's going to be a rough night, guys. Strap yourself in.
All right. Sapphire has brought us. Thank you, Sapphire. Thank you so much, Mikey.
Thank you, Sapphire, and thank you, Mikey. Cheers, all. Cheers, all.
Luke, you want to take us away?
Oh. Yes, I do. So for this next game, we've called this life game, and it's going to be scenes inspired by Tanya's life. So we need lots of questions for Tanya. Anything you want to ask her? What's that?
That was AJ yelling to his girlfriend to get the wax ready.
Sorry. Alicia, get the wax ready. She was like, I'm doing it.
Keep it together, guys.
Keep going.
All right, carry on.
Right. So, as I was saying, we just need lots of questions for Tanya. And in a moment, we'll go back to Tanya. We'll ask her some of those questions. She's going to answer them, hopefully truthfully. And then we're going to do some scenes inspired by whatever the hell comes out of her mouth. So get your questions in for Tanya, please. What have we got? One of the questions I've seen is, why is Luke drinking out of a goo pot? Because I didn't buy any shot glasses before the lockdown, and I still need to do that. Any questions for Tanya? Just compliments for Tanya. Tanya in beast mode taking that shot, yes, gal.
Oh my God, Luke.
Beast mode.
Wax from the nip. It's coming up, James.
Right.
Where did you up, Tanya? is the first one.
Sorry?
The easiest one. Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up, Tanya?
I grew up in Hemel Hempstead. Contrary to what the internet says, the internet likes to say I grew up in Woodstock, which is a lie. I don't know why that's on the internet.
In where? Where does the internet say?
Woodstock.
Huh.
Because I often get asked, oh, so you grew up in Woodstock? Like, and I'm like, I don't know.
Great.
Is it like the 1969 festival? Okay.
No.
Right, any more? What we got?
Oh, weirdest audition.
Stop. Oh, yeah, your weirdest audition. That's a good one. What's your weirdest audition, Tanya?
My weirdest audition. There's been a few. There was once one when I was like years and years ago, when I was maybe 22, where I had to. I was auditioning for a River Island commercial, and I had just had a root canal, so half of my face was numb, and I was like drooling a little bit. And in the audition, it was very much like that Cardinal Burns sketch. They were like, okay, so you just stand there and we'll direct you, and you just like act the things as we tell you to. And I was just stood there, and I had to wear heels, so I was wearing heels. I was drooling, and I was like, okay. And they were like, okay, so you're walking through a forest, and like, oh no, it was like I was in my bedroom, and then I opened my wardrobe, and then got sucked into the wardrobe and was in a forest, and I had to just act all of this out as they were reading it out to me. And they were like, and now you've been sucked into a forest, and you have no clothes on, and you're frightened. And I'd be like, but with my droopy face, so like, and then they'd be like, my God! All of a sudden, a witch appears, and you are wearing a beautiful gown, and we love this gown. It's from the new range. And it went on for ages. And there was a bit where I had to be in a boat with a guy who was feeding me snails. That was weird.
Yeah.
The boat with the guy who's feeding his snails. Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
I got one. Someone has asked, "What's your favourite thing about lockdown?" Favorite thing about lockdown?
What is my favorite thing about lockdown? As a hardcore introvert, I have to say my favorite thing about lockdown is not having to come up with excuses for cancelling plans. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, I'm really enjoying just not having to see anyone. And not having to lie about it either. We'll have an excuse. I'm this person, but I'm a very antisocial person, so it kind of suits me down to the ground there.
Nice. Not seeing anyone. That's a very thing. That's good. Most ridiculous injury? Have you ever had a ridiculous injury?
Oh, a ridiculous injury, probably. Let me think. Not a ridiculous injury. I had a ridiculous reaction to not an injury once. I got a cramp in my toe and then I fainted. So
I mean, that is silly. Toe cramp leads to faint. Yeah. I love that. Anything else? Any more questions, guys? You see any more, or you think that's enough?
I think that's good. I think that's good.
Enough. We're going to use it as like a jumping off point anyway. So, oh no,
it's my chest.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's get some comments about what we think about my chest. Okay,
AJ, focus. Come on, games.
All right, so I'll be in this first scene. All right, and let's fucking do this. So Alicia's here. Wave and say hello. You can't see her face. There she is. So Alicia's going to be doing the waxing. All right. Well, let's just do this first scene then. I'm going to play the cool intro music, and then let's bloody do this.
Well, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I've my one side of my face is drooling, and I can't. Oh God, and I can't. And also, oh.
Well, don't worry. You might have had a small stroke. You see. Don't worry. It's a perfectly normal procedure.
Okay.
We're just going to make sure that your left side of your body still feels something. Okay. Don't worry. So, we found you in the street. You seem to have passed out after you badly hurt your toe. Has this happened before?
Yes, I've just been recently passing out quite a lot. I don't know what's going on, but my toe is definitely has issue. Would you have a look at it? Would you just have a look at my toe, please?
Yes. Well, I can see there.
That's not the right place to take my toe. Don't hold my toe like that.
You're saying that toe is causing you some pain, is it?
Yes, don't hold my toe like that ever again.
I'll put the toe down. I'll put the toe down.
That's good. All right, just try and use different methods of not that one either, because that's not good.
All right, I'm just going to ask you some basic questions. Now, did you have a shirt before you arrived here this morning?
Yes.
Are you a cowboy?
Yes, I am. I actually am I work for a cowboy company. It's like a hunks and trunks type thing. I go to. If you're gonna do it.
Sorry, who are you talking to?
I have an imaginary friend.
Are you hearing voices?
I'm here with a few reasons, okay? I've got a bad toe, I have an imaginary friend, and I have all these things. I need a psychiatrist. I need it done all the way, not just half the way when you do it, all the fucking way. I need all of it.
All right. Well, what we're going to do is I'm going to recommend some severe antipsychotics because it seems like you have a lot of problems here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to count down from 3. We're going to count down from 3 together.
Okay, count down from 3. All right. I want 3, 2, 1.
Do you feel better?
I feel a lot better now.
Good, lovely. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do is come back to see us next week. Put a shirt on. No more.
I'm in pain. I got punched in the face that time as well. So
that time. Again, it's just me and you here. Just me, your doctor, and you, a native cowboy.
There's no way. Please, is there any kind of therapy you can do on me right now? I just need some kind of therapy.
What I'm going to suggest is doubling down the therapy we've already been using on you. What I would like is two applications of the therapy at the same time and then ripped off at the same time.
You want 2 applications of the therapy at the same time and then ripped off.
Don't worry, don't look at the nurse. Okay. Don't look at the nurse. That's one application.
Hello, nurse.
Let's get the other one on. Let's get the other one on. Let's get the other one on now.
And this is like shock exposure therapy.
No, what you're going to do is you're going to take control because you're going to peel these ones off yourself.
I'm going to peel these ones off myself.
As fast as you can.
Okay. All right.
All right. And this should heal you completely of your weird passing out because of your toe.
All right. So, okay, cool. So
that's on the nipple.
That's on the nipple? All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you, nurse.
And after this, we're going to get into a boat. It's going to be fun. I'm going to feed you something. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Hey, man, this music is fucking crazy, man. I fucking love it, man. This is beautiful.
I know what you mean, man. I'm having a great time. I'm so glad we bunked work for Woodstock. All right.
Well, dude, this is fucking Hemel Hempstead, man.
Wait, what?
This is Hemel Hempstead, man. You know, dude, everyone else is going to Woodstock, baby. You know, we've got something special. You know, this is fucking Hemel Hempstead. You know, 3rd largest population density in this borough.
You guys here for Hemel Hempstead?
Sweet.
Yeah, man.
You guys here for Hemel Hempstead? All right, this place is awesome, man. It's so good. It's so good.
Yo, hey, I hear you have a Tesco Metro.
Yeah, I got a Tesco Metro, and what's it? We're going the whole way. Fuck me.
You right there, bro?
No, I just got an imaginary friend that I talk to a lot of the time.
I can't fucking hear
here.
I know you can. But yeah. So what's your name over there with the butterfly on your chest?
Donnie, man, Donnie. All right.
That's cool, bro. That's cool, bro. Nice. What's your name, dude?
Teddy and Donnie.
Nice.
Donnie, what is it? Are you not happy?
Yeah, no. I just wanted to ask, like, does Hemel Hempstead have like a train station and a cathedral? Because that would make it qualify as a city, or is it just like a really cool town?
It's a really cool town that I had a great time in.
It's a really cool town. If it was a city, it might be like subpar, bro, but it's not. It's like an above average town.
Hey, will you guys be my friends? I don't really have many friends. I don't really know why. Why?
I didn't really know why you came over here, man. You just seemed to have come over and started screaming, you know?
I'm sorry. I just want some friends. I haven't got any friends.
You just need a mellow. Show me your mellow face, okay?
Yeah, show some mellow.
Look how chill you are, bro. That's a Hemel. That's the Hemel.
Hemel, bro. Nice.
You know why they call it Hemel Hempstead?
Why, man?
Because they produce a lot of hem, which they use to make baskets.
Hempel Hempstead. Nice. Hell yeah.
You lie down in the road now.
How long you been at sea for?
Oh, me, sir?
Yes, you, boy.
Oh, well, I've been at sea for 2 years, ever since my father passed. Lord bless his departed soul.
How'd your father die?
Oh, he tripped over, and then he fell off the boat, and then a whale caught him, and it's a nice whale, but then a shark caught the whale, and then the shark was actually set upon by dolphins, but dolphins aren't as kind as people think, so the dolphins, they really fucked up my dad, yeah, so they killed him.
Exactly the same thing happened to my father.
Oh, it's a terrible life. How long have you been at sea?
35 years.
35. You look it.
I'm 35. I was born at sea. I was raised at sea. I'll die at sea.
Oh, no.
Would you like some food?
Would I like some food?
I got some sausages.
Do you have an apple?
I got an apple. I got a whole bunch. I got Brayburn. I got Golden Delicious. Granny Smith.
Oh, can I have a Granny Smith, please?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, lovely. Thank you.
Wow. That was a good catch.
Thanks. Do you want some?
No. You keep that one. Okay. All right. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
Oh, amazing throw. Amazing throw.
Oh, thank you. Oh, it seemed to ferment a bit once I threw it over.
Now, boy, have you ever heard the story of the red-chested mermaid?
Well, no, but I want to. Oh, cool, blimey, I've almost done the puberty.
I think I can see a horrifying part of it now, just off the starboard bow.
Oh, boy. What do we do, sir?
I need you to get the harpoon.
All right, sir. I'm getting there, sir. I'm getting there.
When I give you the command, you're going to stab that harpoon into the side of the red-chested mermaid, and we're going to bring it back and make our fortune.
All right, sir.
What do you have everything? All right, we're ready.
You want it?
We're ready. All right, I think I can see the red-chested mermaid now. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. What a beautiful siren song. A beautiful siren song. Stab it now. Stab it. Stab it.
Fuck. It's screaming in pain.
I think we got it. Sir. Bring its body on deck.
Okay then, sir. I'll get it. One moment. Oh, come on, you. Come on. On you get. On you get.
Oh my God. It's paler chested than I thought it would be. That was so light. I think I'm blind.
It lost a lot of muscle mass. Oh, Is that your life? Tanya, was that your life?
It was like looking in a crystal ball into the past.
Great.
Oh,
Definitely the best wax
Did
ever.
we do anything to do with?
Still got another one on you.
I know I have another one on me.
If it helps you, AJ, we've been commissioned to do 2 more shots. If that helps with the pain.
she is enjoying that way too fucking much. She is waxing like a woman who's been quarantined with you for 6 fucking weeks. Well, maybe next time you'll take out the garbage.
I didn't know that it bleeds. I'm bleeding.
Oh yeah. That's fun, huh?
That sucks, man.
That's the
sucks.
bitterness of an actress who has had to suffer waxing.
Mikey,
That's
you
right.
son of a bitch.
Don't do that shit, man. I don't. That's too hardcore. Oh, Mikey.
Mikey.
Oh
There
god,
he is.
that was fucking amazing.
Well, there you go. I am a little bit in shock, actually. I actually feel a little bit in shock.
A double shot, sir, because we have been very kindly commissioned by
Double
Liz
shot.
Kemery.
Fucking Liz. Liz
Who is
Cameron.
also the advisor. If you ever get to go to Amsterdam, people, Liz
Boom,
Kemery
Chicago.
is there. Boom, Chicago. You'll love it. And by
It is.
S.A. Masnick as well.
Thank you very much. Are we doing 2? Are we doing 2?
I've already done
Yeah.
my first one.
I've got a double.
All right. Cheers, all.
Cheers, number 2.
Cheers.
It's getting worse. It's worse after the apple.
Try having your arsehole lasered, guys.
£1,000 you will do that. 1,000.
Neil says, try having your arsehole laser.
Oh
I
god.
don't have any baby oil, unfortunately. Maybe Alicia does. I'll have to.
Ooh, maybe some coconut oil, babe.
Coconut oil. Lovely little shout out. Thank you, Andy. The only person so far who's just said, well done.
Yes.
That's all I wanted, really.
That is my cousin-in-law, and he and his sister are the 2 nicest people in the world. It's quite strange.
I was your best man at your wedding. Fuck you.
No, they're much nicer than you, mate. Much nicer.
All right, should we go to the next game, guys? Should
Yes.
we power on through? I'll try and recover from my shock.
If anyone wants to play another, again, let's see what else we can wax on AJ. Just
My parents are watching.
you guys. Right. Oh, we're going to play. I'm eating more of that apple that I got thrown on the boat. We're going to play something called Post-Apocalyptic Roadshow. So what we need from you is something that could have caused an apocalypse. And we're going to do something a little bit like the Antiques Roadshow with items from said apocalypse. All we need is a reason the world might have ended, not COVID-19. No, nothing real, ideally. Something silly, something fun.
Sorry.
Yeah, so anything that could end the world. So maybe it's something like the stars all got angry. Maybe it's something like peanut butter boiled the oceans. Something unusual that might have ended the world. Anything you freaking well like. I'm gonna have a little look at our stream now, see what people are saying. I've just got avocado toast. Great. Radioactive badgers. Rubber dolly invasion. Great. Giant toenails falling from Jupiter. These are weird as hell. I love it. Just dominoes. Guys, any of these you like?
Giant
Giant
fart from a lasered arsehole. Giant fart from a lasered arsehole.
Do you want that?
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I quite like Cats Became Our Masters. That's cute. From Sarah. All
Bobby
Dogs
Squirrel.
Revolted, which is quite. I mean, those go well together. That's nice.
Those animals have taken over.
Just animals have taken over. Yeah, actually, let's go. The dogs and the cats have taken over. Animals have taken over. Nice and open for the guys to play with. We're going to do an Antiques Roadshow set in the post-apocalypse where animals have taken over. Enjoy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? I'm your host, Chester Chengfield, and I am here once again hosting the Road Show. We have got loads of lovely. This is a bone that I've decorated for our Overlord masters. There we are. It's a nice ship on there. I once saw a mermaid on that. What we have is keep it together, Charles. Keep it together. We have some fantastic artifacts from a time that humans used to be in charge. Remember that? Remember that? We should have all been vegan. And they're going to come and show us these items, and we're going to try and figure out what they are and whether they'll please or anger our animal overlords. So we're going to go first to Nottingham, which of course is now ruled over by a very aggressive blue tit. All hail the blue, blue, blue. So what have you bought for us?
Hello, calling from Nottingham. Am I on the telly? Hi, hello. Greetings to you. So when I was in the garden digging a grave, of course, digging a grave, I found this. At first, I thought it might be an animal. It's a large round object, as you can see, with a leg here, and it has a skin that you can remove. See?
Right, of course, and of course. Very
Another thing entirely. I mean, I don't know what it is.
Well, first, of course, to you too, blue, blue, blue. Of course, I don't know what that is, but luckily we have someone who is an expert on past tech, and we're going to go over to that expert now. Just tell us what is it? What is it? What is it?
Professor John McIntyre here. I'm wearing a wolf skin from a wolf that I slew. Because all you pussies down in the south of England are saying, oh, the animals are our masters. Well, I'm the fucking animals' master, all right? And I'll tell you what you have there. That item you have in your hand is a dog. That item right there. What it is a dog whacker for whacking dogs.
Oh, a dog whacker. I see.
It's primitive, I'll give you that. Didn't quite do the job, and that's why the dogs managed to get all of South Essex just by themselves. The cats took Wales, and the rats took Northumbria. But the dogs, that's for whacking dogs. That's my 2 cents, anyway.
I see. And is this I assume, a protective sheath?
No, it's not a protective sheath. That's for if you're going after the very large Alsatians. They need a bit of extra whacking material. You know, get it really hard and good. They used to coat that in sort of paraffin and set it on fire, so that when you hit the Alsatian, if it didn't immediately run away from the impact, it would catch fire and then attempt to put itself out somewhere in a lake nearby.
Right. Oh, darling, it's a dog whacker.
It's a what? It's a what?
It's a dog whacker. We'll get those nasty Alsatians.
Oh, great. Very, very good. All right. Come on, let's wax my chest again.
Okay, of course, that man speaks not at all for the BBC. We love our canine overlords. We would never whack any dogs. We only want to give them treats, rub their bellies, and say, who's a good boy, who's a good boy. Well, we're going to move straight on like that. Please don't bite me. Please don't bite me again. We've got time for one more guest, all the way from the Isle of Wight, the only place where the pets couldn't reach.
Oh, hello there. Now, today I don't know why you're laughing. No need for that. Now, listen, I've found an object. It's, to be honest, nothing new comes to us. It all washes up the blood, the bones, the fish that try to take the land. So I found one of these. And I was wondering if you knew. I thought perhaps it was a hedgehog. We haven't seen a hedgehog here before, but when I talk to it in the hedgehog tongue, it says no words. It keeps its secrets close. So if you know what this is, let me know, and let me know which way up to hold it, because I don't want it getting dizzy.
Well, I'm just going to just to let you know, to keep you calm down. That's not a hedgehog, and I should know a hedgehog is now married to my wife. What I believe that is a piece of technology. It was actually used to the betterment of mankind when we actually had hope. But of course, I'm not the expert. We do have one final expert to tell you just what that thing is.
Hi, it's me, Dr. Svengali. Ha! I'm ready to have a good time and to tell you all the things that I tell you. Got a PhD. Let me tell you right now. Let me see that object right up close. Ooh. Give that to me right now. I've got it in my hand. Put it but it's below the camera. What it was is that human beings used to use that on a Saturday night because they'd go out and they'd party and they'd take one of those. And if somebody else wanted to have a good time as well, you'd lock them together. And then you'd do a dance with each other whilst they were locked together. And then you'd detach and then find somebody else to dance with, attach and then dance with them as well. That's what it was, Dr. Svengali.
Okay.
Well, I hope that answers all your questions. Now, that's the end of our broadcast. It's time for a 24-hour repeat of Crufts, which you are all enforced to watch. I've got to have my biscuit because I've been a good boy this week. Stay home, stay safe, and remember, walkies are mandatory. Whoa, there we go.
Right.
Oh.
Yes, Lily.
Thank you.
That's right. This is all part
Lily
of my
Grouse.
plan. Lily Grouse. Lily. Yeah, this is all part of my plan.
Yeah, you can sponsor AJ also on his fans only, where you can pay for like nudes and views, whatever you want to do there. He gets up to some crazy shit. Only fans? Fans only. It's fans only. It's a separate website.
Chris Collinson got a different. Chris Collinson has a different profile picture from about 10 minutes ago. That guy. Oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, so if you're wondering what's going on with people commenting, with us doing shots, with AJ getting waxed, etc., you can go to our coffee link. You can see it below. If you want to get involved, you can get us to choose things we're going to do for games. You can get us to take shots, which is why I'm slurring my words. And other things to join in with the show. Or you can just make a donation to support the show, help us upgrade our tech. We just got these lovely new microphones. Courtesy.
Hi.
Nicole. Thank you again, Nicole, for her kind donation. So yeah, pop over to the coffee page, see what you might be interested in.
And here's a cool little video that I put together because I want to use the videos that I put together.
I know you're gonna dig this. Not the nipple.
Not the nipple.
So we've already had the wax thing going and done. But yes, one of the other ones that hasn't been done, which is a very fun one, is the scene stealer, where you can drop an unknowing friend right into the middle of a scene. That is on our coffee page. We did that last Friday, and it was very, very funny.
Should we crack on with our next game?
Let's crack on with our next game. For our next game, let's move it on to Mr. Sam.
Right, okay, for the next game, I'm going to actually use my fancy little mic to try and do some of that ASMR stuff. So we're going to do it like... Okay, so welcome to the next game. This is a game of genre. For this, I'm going to need all the sort of genres that you might see on film,
genre,
TV or theatre. That's genre. Film,
genre,
TV or theatre. Start writing your games of genre. Your suggestions for genre in the comment section below. TV, film, or theatre.
Oh, Sam!
Does the mic sound good? Does the mic sound good? Film noir from Callum GR. Thank you. Olympic broadcast from Tracy Thomas Wilson. That's fantastic. Coming of age from Holly Gray. Tom has just commented, Gin, fantastic, Tom. Wendy, contemporary dance. Thank you for your vote of confidence, Wendy. We got Film Noir from Alison. There we go. There we go. We're finally catching up with putting them on the screen. Horror from Amy AF. Is that Amy as fuck? I don't know. Cyberpunk from Wendy Haynes. Amy as fuck, motherfucker. Guys, you're ruining my ASMR with your loud laughing.
Sorry.
We got Disney dark comedy from Delphine. That's good. Get some more of these up on the screen for you. Porn from Richard Yavia Wigley. Brilliant name. You sound like a Harry Potter professor. Jennifer Dawn, steampunk again. A lot of steampunk fans. I think we've got enough to get going on with. We're going to play our game of genre. What we need for this is a place where you might go to work. Remember work? It's that place you used to go which was outside your house. Maybe you worked in a shop. Maybe you worked in a gym. Maybe you worked, in a park with sunshine and rainbows. What workplace are we going to have this game of genre be sat in? There's some great new genres coming in still. Japanese animation. I love that. Frankie and Benny's. Thank you, Sarah Knight. I hope that's from life. Iceland from Vicky. Is that the country or the shop? A construction site. A bakery. Bakery from Holly Gray. We're going to go with it. We're going to no strip club, Callum GR. What's GR stand for? Great random. I don't know. We're going to go with. We've got Legoland there. Multi-story car park. Just the shop from Vicky. We're just going to go with the shop. This is a game of genre set in the shop.
Well, boy, it's another good day in the shop. A good day for custom.
Yeah. Dad, I want to tell you something. Last night I took some money from the till, and I know I'm not supposed to, but I placed it on a bet with my friend, and I didn't win. I thought I thought it was a shoe-in, and I was going to put the money back in the till, and you wouldn't have been on the wiser.
David, you thought that was the till? It was your mother, cursed to be a till by the god Osiris.
No. But no. I tried so hard to avoid this. The prophecy when I was young said, "Do not work in a shop in which your mother works, for she shall surely be a till, and you shall die." So I worked in a shop where you were. And that does not seem to have solved the situation, I don't think. Oh no. Will you tell anyone?
I think you should close your mouth now. I think you should sit down, put on a jumper, and consider how many ingredients it takes to go into a mistake like this. We've got a little pinch of desperation over here. We've got a dollop of familial trust, which has been betrayed. And then we've just got a sprinkling of being a bastard shit of a boy. A bastard shit of a boy. That's what you are.
And we just let that simmer for 17 and a half years, just past puberty.
Do you know the punishment of reaching into my till?
No.
Oh, you never comprehended, did you, boy? You never knew. You never knew what would happen if you turned on your old man.
Dad, you're 10 feet tall and there's spiders crawling out of your mouth.
It's not a spider. It's Jimmy, the newspaper reporter. He's been listening in the whole time, see? He knows everything you are, and you're going down. Down where? To the basement. You're going to work in the basement, because that's what happens when people like you turn on people like me.
Is that right?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're too late to be film noir. It's German expressionism time now.
You see this? It is not actually a lighter, but it represents what a lighter could be by being a cigarette. Do you know what I mean? Do you?
I do not know what expressionism is, but I presume you're killing it.
Hi. My name's John. I'm from Doncaster, and well, if you want to go out with me, just remember, I steal money from people. I steal money from people.
Hello. My name's Richard. Back here. My name's Richard, and I've got a grandson, I think.
What is the name of your grandson? Would you like me to simulate his penis for you?
That is disgusting.
You can choose.
Horrifying.
Nice.
Horrifying.
Nice.
Robo incest at the end there.
Robo incest. Very, very good. Very good. There's some of those genres are great. I was just going through those and whacking them up on the screen, and they were lovely. Tanya, how you doing? Having a good time?
I'm having a great time. Having a
Great.
great time. Seeing some
Nice.
free porn. So
Right. What isn't there to love? What are you drinking, by the way?
I'm drinking gin and tonic, but I've just run out.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, sadly,
my God.
you're going to need to find more because we've been given another shot, which feels like a mistake at this point.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Claire Haywood. Uh-oh, that's a double. Okay.
Thank you, Claire.
all right, let's do it. And then right after that, we are going to robot porn. Ha ha, hilarious. We're going to play a game of comments section. So whilst we're getting that ready, could you please now just in the comments put some just a relationship between two people, please. Any relationship at all. Tanya, we're about to play a game of comments section, just so you know.
Yes. So
You're going to be in it. It's going to be great.
comment section. In this game, Tanya can only speak using comments from the comments section. So after you've got your suggestions in, we'll be getting just like random comments. Tanya's going to have that little live thread up, and she can say anything she likes from that comment section. She can repeat them if she wants, whatever the hell. And whoever else is in the scene has to carry on the scene despite Tanya only speaking in lines from the comment section. So whoever else in the scene is justified. Oh, it's AJ. Is it you in the scene?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, good. Yes. AJ will have to be justifying and carrying on the scene. So what have we got for suggestions of a relationship? Oh, Ninja and Apprentice. I like that. From Sam Harmon, Ninja and Apprentice. That is good. I don't even need to look at any of the others because I just like that one so much. Although there is Matthew Boston, shop owner.
Stop.
Ninja and Apprentice. I'm not. Now I'm just feeling time so that people can start writing weird, crazy comments because now they know that the game is between a ninja and their apprentice. But whenever AJ and Tanya are ready to start, AJ, you're the tech king. You've got to lead this. You've got to do it, mate.
All right, here we go. God, it just looks so, looks so weird.
Just before we go, does Tanya have the live comment stream up on a screen at the moment? Because she's going to need that.
I do. I have.
Great.
Oh,
Great. Okay.
I should have trusted.
Sam, do you want to play this game? Because you haven't played it. I feel like I was in the wax scene loads. Do you want to do this one?
Sure.
All right, let's get Sam doing this one. There we go. All right. Otherwise, I will have done too much.
What is it? Ninja and Apprentice.
Ninja and Apprentice.
Yes.
This is comments section. Ladies and gentlemen, until as I find the intro button, take it away.
Master, I have come to learn so much from you. I hope that you can teach me the ways of the ninja.
Can you smell that?
Yes, I can. I'm sorry. I had to walk all the way up the mountain in order to get here.
Louder, like this. Ha!
Ha! I had to walk all the way up the mountain to get here, to learn your ninja ways.
Let's talk about our emotions.
Okay, I'm feeling excited to start learning how to be a ninja, and a little bit nervous that I might not have the skills to be a ninja, but mainly excited to be a ninja.
Not today, Satan.
How do you know my name?
Why am I green?
I was going to ask that, but I thought you might find it offensive.
Why am I green?
Well, I suppose maybe you have a lot of like a chlorophyll or vegetables in your diet that maybe change your skin pigmentation. I'm willing to become green if it means I get to become a ninja.
Put your hands in your mouth.
Oh,
Put your head between your knees. It won't always be this way. Show me your favorite limb.
My favorite limb? Well, it's probably like my right arm. I used to do a lot of boxing, and I used it for like haymakers and right hooks and stuff.
Backflip now.
Okay. Right. Okay. You see, the problem is I'm not a ninja yet. That's why I'm here. I don't know how to do all those skills yet.
That's really hot.
Sorry?
That's really hot.
That doesn't seem appropriate for a master-apprentice relationship.
That's really hot.
You're making me slightly uncomfortable.
Jiggle them.
Is this part of being a ninja?
Do you like Titanic?
I think it's actually overrated. I think that, it's
Titanic.
I think it washes over a lot of class inequality, and it could have done more to like to deal with.
Like Titanic.
I like Titanic, Master. I like Titanic.
You have to take this seriously.
I do take it seriously, Master.
Your training is complete. Well,
what?
Almost.
Oh, is there a final test?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
I didn't do a poo. I was crying.
That was great.
That was
great. That was great. How was that for you, Tanya?
That was hard because you guys were writing all this filthy shit. I'm trying to keep it clean. And
the fan base, I'm afraid. They're filthy fuckers.
Yes.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Amazing backflip, Sam.
Thank you.
I love the backflip. Also, I'd like to point out during that, Sam's dad just commented, wax Sam. His dad wants you waxed.
If he pays for it, he can
have
it.
He hasn't paid for it, but he's excited. He did.
This is not way too much. No. £1,000.
And I think these are actually the final ones we had on offer. Another 2 shots.
Wow!
It says 3 shots, but the money amount is 2 from my Uncle Andy.
Uncle Andy.
Oh, Andy.
Oh, Andy.
He's always buying me drinks. He's the best.
A big one.
Love that guy.
All right.
Last game.
Last game of the show. So let's have Sam. You're comparing this one, so off you trot.
Right. Our last game is a guessing game for Tanya called Late for Work. During this, she's going to have to guess 3 things about herself. She's going to have to guess why she was late, how she got to work, and what her job actually is. So we are now going to put Tanya backstage so she can't hear or see us while we get those suggestions for her.
Bye, Tanya.
And she's hit the mute button. She can't hear us. She can't see us. Right. So what we need in the comment section, wax Sam. Sam is not getting waxed. We need a reason why she is late. Not a real reason, though, like she was under quarantine or she was sick. We need a made-up reason, like a bunch of nuns broke into her house and stole her bones, or she was put into a pot by 3 witches and boiled down into Tizer. We need a weird and wonderful reason why Tanya was late. I can hear typing. Carol Gardner says, Sam, £1,000. Remember, your mum's followers raised 18,000. Yeah, fine. If you raise if you donate £1,000, I will wax my chest in the next show. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Attacked by towels. That's why she was late. She bounced off the trampoline into a swimming pool. Oh, she got stuck inside an ATM. I like that. Go back to that. So she was late because she got stuck inside an ATM. Now, of course, she's not going to know all these, so she's going to have to guess them. Luckily, my main man, Luke, is a fantastic mime. So he is going to be he's going to be miming all of these suggestions. So the first one, she was trapped inside an ATM. That's why she was late. We now need a mode of transport for how she got to work. Not a real mode of transport, even a fake one like a flying carpet or a magic camel. I want something like she got to work on a blancmange made of communism, or she got to work on the last 2 white blood cells of Donald Trump, or she got to work on a painting of your mum that's disappointed in you. What weird way did she get to work? She got to work on the spirit of David Bowie from Philippa. That's nice. She got to work on her llama. Okay, you could ride a llama. That Mike Pence from Jonah, the Vice President of America, Mike Pence. I quite like Mike Pence. She got to work on Mike Pence. I'm sure Tanya knows who Mike Pence is. She got to work on the Vice President, Mike Pence. If she doesn't know, luckily, if Luke's mime, which is always fantastic, isn't quite up to snuff today because of his shots of rum, we have AJ and we have Tom, who might be, oh God, AJ, who might be coming in with some verbal clues to help her out and basically spell it out. So she was late because she got stuck on the ATM. She got to work on Mike Pence, the Vice President of America. What is her actual job, though? A made-up job, like she puts all the circles into the O's in the world, or she makes politicians corrupt, or she is the person who puts the D into delicious. What is her job? What is her weird and wonderful job? She's a taxidermist, a plumber. These are all very real jobs. We don't want a made-up job. Dettol tester. Sadly, thanks to the presidential decree, Dettol tester Lucy might become a real job too. An arsehole laserer. Someone has to do that. Has sex with the gardener. Sex positive, but let's leave that one. Purple bogey tester. She makes sure everyone knows that the bird is the word. Stamp licker. Again, probably someone has to do that. Oh, she puts the eyebrows on Scousers from Lily Grouse. That's fucking amazing, Lily Grouse. So she puts the eyebrows on Scousers. So Luke, let's go through those. Make sure you got one on the head. Why was she late for work?
She was stuck in an ATM.
How did she get to work?
I don't know how I'm going to do this. Vice President Mike Pence.
Love it. And what does she do?
Well, she puts eyebrows on Scousers.
Fantastic. So if you can hit the like button whenever you see that she's getting close to one of them, we will make sure so she gets a few hints and a few clues. I'm just becoming a boss now. It's been a long time since I had to wear a tie. So please, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our last game. Round of applause, virtual round of applause. Clap your hands. It's late for work! Is there no intro? No
I was sorry, I wasn't ready. No, we're going to go to an intro right then.
Come on, buddy.
I'm ready now. I'm ready.
I just don't know what we're going to do. You're trying hard as staff. You're telling me give them a chance. They're all ex-cons. They come here. And you come here. Late.
Hi, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I'm late.
What time is it, Sally?
I don't know.
Not a hard question, Sally. What fucking time is it?
It's I don't know. What is the time actually? Sorry. 9:48.
9:48. What time do we start work?
9:45.
9:45. 3 minutes, all right. I'm 1 minute away from calling your probation officer. That's how close I got.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. Honestly, I met an unavoidable.
What happened? Why were you late? Tell me why you were late, or you're straight back in the big house.
I will. I was late because I was waiting. I was waiting.
Where were you waiting?
I was waiting at an ATM.
And then what happened?
And then my arm got sucked into the ATM.
Just your arm?
No, my whole person. My whole person.
So why were you late?
ATM.
Why were you late?
I was because I was stuck in an ATM.
All right. Okay. You know what? That's a new one. Fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Listen, I like you, kid. I think you got moxie. You went away, you know, for drugs. We've all done some drugs, but you're here now. 3 minutes late. I'm gonna let it go just this once. But I was just wondering if you couldn't use the ATM to get your money out to get to work in your normal way. What mode of transport did you use?
Well, I traveled on Trump.
Trump? You traveled on Trump?
I traveled on Trump. I traveled.
You sure you weren't? You're close, but I think you're close. You're adjacent to that, but I don't think you actually traveled on Trump. Who's next to Trump?
I was.
But who's? But you were traveling on someone next to Trump. Who's next to Trump?
A tall person. So, I'm sorry to interrupt, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt.
It's all right, Malcolm. What do you want?
I have to talk to you. I've done it again.
Oh yeah?
I've done it again. It's just my vice. I love the pens. I love the pens. You know, it's my vice. You know, and people say, "Oh, I wish she wouldn't do that." You know, they go, "I pray she don't do that. Pray she don't." But you know, it's my vice. Pens. I'm throwing a range of clues out, and to be honest, I had several shots. So you know, whatever you take from that, enjoy.
All right, Malcolm. Don't worry. How'd you get to work?
I travelled on the vice president's.
Yes. What's his name?
Mike.
And surname?
Pence.
Yes! Yes!
Fair enough.
I mean, it worked.
Very good.
It worked.
Very good.
Right. Well, okay.
That's very good.
You are very good at your job. You are so good at your job. That's why I'm forgiving you. But you've had a weird day. You got stuck inside an ATM. You rode a very homophobic vice president. But you're at work now. What's your job? What do you do for us?
Well, I have no eyebrows.
You have eyebrows, but you do work with eyebrows. What do you do with the eyebrows?
I remove eyebrows.
Whoa! You should not be doing that. That's not what I employ you for.
I insert eyebrows.
Onto who?
Onto Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they're wearing a Little Red Riding Hood, but we don't focus you in.
Hi guys,
Oh,
guys, guys. Listen, right? I just went out back just then, and I was trying to get some food.
Mm.
And I got some food, and it was so bad, right? So my mouth, I could hardly speak. And he gave me some food. I didn't want any food. All I wanted was a chicken and a can of Coke. But the way that I ended up saying it because of my mouth was, I was like, "Can I get it?" I was like, "Oh, it's so bad. Can I get a chicken and a can of Coke?" I was like, "Can I get a chicken and a can of Coke?"
Right. Okay. All right. I see what you mean there. All right.
What a leprechaun.
A leprechaun.
An Oompa Loompa.
An Oompa Loompa.
Oh my God! One of those Oasis.
Oh. No, you don't work with just one of them though. You work with the entire collection of them. You work with everyone from that area.
The Noel Gallagher's.
Hi. I'm sorry to interrupt, but my scout group, we just got given some cookies, and it's very important that as a scout we share, because a scout shares. A scout shares.
Oh, a scouser.
Sorry. Whoa. What is it you do for us?
I do Scouser's eyebrows.
Hey!
Yes! Is that right? Scout put the eyebrow scousers, so she
Yeah,
said.
put the eyebrows on Scout.
Close enough.
Hey!
Woo! Nicely done.
Well done. Sorry, I just left that sound effect on for so long. Well done, Tanya. Big round of applause for Tanya. Well done. Well done.
Right?
What, sorry?
Was that right, or was I in a ballpark?
No,
You put the eyebrows
No.
on Scouters. So yeah, I think you got it.
Absolutely smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. So, guys, we've come to the very end of the show now. So we just wanted to say, first of all, a massive thank you for Tanya for coming on. Thank you so much. This is we really appreciate it, and we've loved having you on. So for everyone at home and everyone here now, we give a big round of applause for Tanya for coming on. Well done. Well done.
Thanks for having me, guys.
No worries, no worries. So, and also we just wanted to ask, like, what's going on with you at the moment? You've got anything coming up that we can see you in?
Absolutely nothing, I'm afraid.
All right.
Just in my house. See me never. Maybe 2021. There might be something. Who knows?
Nice. There we go. There we
You're
go.
welcome back here anytime. It was a great time having you.
Oh, thanks. It was so much fun.
Great.
What a
Good.
time.
Well, I think we're
we do have.
Ooh.
I was going to say we do have, before anything else. Well, actually, maybe what we'll do, we might do this after the show when we'll still be streaming, because we have another 3 shots to take because people have gone all out today.
Whoa.
So we're going to be getting tipsy after the show in a special post-show thing where Tanya's going to stick around for a bit, and we're going to like chat with the audience, chat with each other, etc.
So we're going to formally end the show now. I want to say, firstly, thank you so much for every single person that donated today. And also, seeing AJ get his jet swags is a memory that I will live with me for the rest of my life. I genuinely has been the highlight of my quarantine. We're going to keep coming up with these challenges and these things that you can buy throughout the show to make it even more exciting. But all those little donations that you've put as well, they are really helping us out. When we started the show, we were using free software, the Wi-Fi in our house, and the microphones and the cameras that came with our laptops. We are now all plugged into the Ethernet cables. We've all got our fancy microphones, and we've paid for the more Premiere service so we can stream these higher quality. Those little donations add up, and they allow us to promote more, to get better equipment, and make these shows even better. So that Ko-fi link is live all the time. If you do want to donate any more at the end of the show, please do. That's absolutely fantastic. You could, for this, you've been here for an hour and a half. You could have paid for 3 episodes of Frasier from Amazon, and that would have cost you like £7. Frasier's great. Frasier's great, but this is better. Frasier doesn't have Tanya Reynolds. There you go. So if you want to just give us 3 episodes of Frasier's worth, £7, that'd be absolutely fantastic. That's like 2 Ko-fis. But guys, thank you so much for coming out. I have been Sam Russell.
I've been Alexander Jeremy.
I've been Tom Mayo.
I feel like Luke wants to say something.
Subscribe. If you've enjoyed the show, subscribe. Subscribe to us. Subscribe to us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe the hell out of this. I've been Luke Manning. That's been Tanya Reynolds.
See you later, guys. Bye. We're back.
We're immediately back because we're doing that post-show thing. If anyone has any questions for any of us, but probably most excitingly Tanya, then throw those questions at us now. We're going to do those shots as a celebration.
Lovely.
We've got 3, which I think we can take our time now as this goes. So thank you very much to Jack and I've lost it, Lily. Jack and Lily have just put us shots. Oh, it's 2, but have 3 if you like, AJ. AJ, how is your chest feeling?
The worst thing about it, because I would have put my t-shirt back on, but well, I probably wouldn't have. But it's like sticky
from blood.
Yeah. It's well, just because of the wax, and there's like little droplets of blood. It's really strange.
So I did a fundraiser back at Royal Holloway Uni where all 5 of us went, and the fundraiser was me and another lead in the same play. Both wore beautiful dresses. I look great, and whoever raised less money, because it's a fundraising night for a show, because we were all wankers, had to then get their chest waxed, and I won, but I was tipsy enough at that time. I was like, hit me, and it just stayed sticky for days. I don't know why it's sticky. Yeah. What is that? Thank you, Denise. But it should get off you once you wash.
No, that's how they get you. That's how they get you, and it'll bruise you too.
Really?
Yeah, I've only ever waxed my legs once, and my legs were like purple from bruising.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know if anyone else saw this during the stream, but my mum's just sent me a picture, which is a comment, which I don't know if everyone can read this. It says, "This is your mother, Sam. Wax. Come on, folks. I'll put up the first 100." So there's a chance that he is mobilizing the Twitter army.
Oh my god!
Try and get that 1,000 for me waxing my chest at the next show.
Jesus, £1,000.
That's not going to happen.
Can you imagine when you have to put that into your tax return at the end of the year, trying to explain where that money came from?
I will see that as a charitable donation.
Tanya, we've got a few questions for you that I can see just coming through now. We've got a question from Haley for you. Tanya, what's been your funniest moment on set for Sex Ed been?
Oh my god. I don't know. There are lots of funny moments. There was a great day one day last year where we were filming one of the scenes with all the girls, and we were waiting around for something. I think it was the weather, and there were lots of wigs happening in the makeup truck, and we all just put on these wigs, and it was hilarious. And that is not funny. I just can't make it. But it was funny at the time,
being honest.
Putting on wigs, but it's not interesting for anyone because you weren't there. I think there are some pictures floating around on the internet of it. And in the pictures, actually, I'm wearing a wig and I look like the boy from Love Actually.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, like the spitting image. So that was a funny day.
I've seen that the full version of anyone who has seen the show, the full version of the Romeo and Juliet production is now available online, which I'm looking forward to watching, because it's really so. In the last episode, there is a weird, horny space version of Romeo and Juliet done by Lily, Tanya's character, and the only sad thing in the last episode, apart from all the sad stuff, is how little of that we got to see, and I'm really excited to actually watch that shit.
Man. It's so good. It is so good.
I might link that into the comments now if anyone wants to go find it. So that will come up in a moment, people.
Question from Susie here, Susie Kimnell.
Oh,
Susie.
Good question.
I could play any other character on Sex Ed. Who would I be? Oh man. I just wish I was Mr. Hendricks. I have big envy of Mr. Hendricks. He's funny as fuck. And also Ruby. I would love to be Ruby, but I am not that intimidating.
Here we go, another one. A more kind of general question.
What was your dream character or role to play? Oh, Christ.
It's a big one.
That was a big one.
That is a big one. I know you didn't ask me. But I would actually, I don't know why it just came to my head. I'd love to be Kylo Ren. I think I could be a good Kylo Ren.
That's never going to happen. Like, you're meant to say like a Shakespearean role, like someone who might get cast as, not a character.
Let him live his dream.
How sick would it be?
Someday the angry fans might be like, no, we're doing a remake.
Yeah,
and I'll be there being Palpatine with that gurning.
Okay, AJ, put yourself up on screen. Put yourself up on screen and give us your Kylo Ren.
Can I do? I'm going to do his voice.
Obviously.
fuck. What does it say again?
Kill it if you have to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Kill the past.
Is that what it is? What is it?
No.
What's give me a line. Give me a line. Give me a line.
You need a teacher.
You need a teacher.
Is that good?
What? Nothing.
I really wish that episode of Dead Ringers started with the actors just going, so I'm gonna do his voice.
Sorry guys, I'm sorry to say that our commissions are now being reversed. People are taking their money back based on that impression. So
no.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. The quote is actually, "Let the past die. Kill it if you have to."
Let the past die.
See, that was a better.
Just shut up, Luke. Okay, don't take that away from me.
Who is Kylo?
Tanya.
Liffy's like high up.
Tanya.
That little quarantine belly.
He's a Star Wars character, Tanya. He's from the new Star Wars films. Adam Driver's character. Can you hear me, Adam?
I've moved. I was frozen.
Yeah, it's Adam Driver's character in Star Wars is Kylo Ren.
Right.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I know. I feel like as an actor, I'm supposed to say something like Hamlet, aren't I?
No one would believe it.
I think I would say Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. That's like my dream job. Because, like, can you imagine playing that character, but also like being that guy at that moment, having all that power, being that sexy?
He is very, very sexy. Very, very sexy. I watched American Psycho last night. It's very, very good. Seen that before?
I haven't seen it. I've got the book on the bedside table though.
It's not like a lot of people don't watch it because they're afraid of the book.
Oh really?
It's not like the book. It's definitely not as gory as the book. Yes, Lily.
Do I Huey Lewis in the news?
Yes.
Hey, AJ, have you seen Ex Machina? Because I feel like it's your favorite film.
I love Ex Machina.
Oh, good. Have you seen Devs yet? Also by Alex Garland.
No, I haven't. Oh my god! Look, all these questions are coming in for me now, Tanya.
Oh, that's good because I'm just scrolling for them. So bring it.
Here we go. AJ, what would be your least favorite character to play?
Hamlet.
Kylo Ren.
Hamlet. I actually saw Andrew Scott do Hamlet, and it was the best thing I've ever seen in my whole life. It was genuinely unreal.
AJ, we just saw you get your chest waxed live on screen. That is the best thing that any of us have ever seen in our entire lives. It was
Listen,
just magical.
If I don't get cast for a role off the back of that, then I don't know what else. What am I supposed to do in this fucking industry?
Wait, sorry, I've got a really good question someone's put up. AJ, do you know Tanya?
Do you even know her?
You don't even go to this school.
I do. Me and Tanya actually did a fucking great short film called Civilized People. So if you want to just put that into YouTube and put Civilized People, and Luke is in that as well, actually. Yes, it's called Civilized People. Check it out. It's very, very funny.
That was so many years ago.
Back in the day. Back in the day.
It was good.
It
was very, very good. Very, very good.
I'll die.
Kill it. You have to.
Kill it if you have to. I haven't seen Emma. I have. Is Emma is out? Is that right?
Yeah. Emma was in cinemas just before Corona.
It's streaming now.
And then now streaming online because no.
But for us, though, after this
it's actually out on DVD, I think, very soon.
DVD, what? How old are you? A DVD?
VHS.
A VHS, perfect. Yeah, Betamax. Got
it. But yeah, that's out. That's floating around somewhere. So that if you're into Austin. Tanya, me again. What's your favorite costume? Oh, from Sex Education.
I think from anything.
Any time in Sex Education where Lily has to dress up as Glenoxy because makes me feel sexy.
I saw you dressed as an Elizabethan queen on Instagram the other day. What was that?
I was doing a Zoom play, raising money for Campaign to End Loneliness, and it was great fun. And I made a ruff out of paper, which killed a good couple of hours. So I really recommend it.
We'd love some roughs because we do Shakespeare and genre. So to have some roughs at the ready would be good.
I should do a tutorial about how to make them.
We'll stream it. That's the next show.
That's a different one that Luke did called You and Daddy Childs. That's a whole other short. There's a real backlog of shorts.
Pumpkin Queen.
Pumpkin Queen.
No,
Yes, it's my favorite.
leave that one out.
Luke plays a pumpkin fairy in a dress.
So some people have put
Merry Sunset. Oh,
Mr. Mayo, can you send the link to the Romeo and
I
Juliet?
did, but I'm going to post it again right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, boom, done.
Grace, your cat is fine. Grace's cat is fine, everybody.
Grace's cat is fine.
Grace's cat is fine.
Cat is fine. We're back home. So yes, please be funny more. I thought you smashed that tonight, Tanya. That was great. I was really. I mean, considering we literally just chucked you in.
The ninja scene. I really enjoyed the ninja scene. That was really fun.
I forgot all of the rules about the last game. I'm so sorry. The guessing one, and I forgot how I was supposed to guess. And so
You did it.
I did it as soon as you came on screen. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember. But
It's all good.
I forgot at the beginning.
Oh,
What are your comfort movies?
Comfort movie. Bridesmaids is one I watch whenever I feel sad. I watch that a lot. I watched Steel Magnolias yesterday.
for the first time?
Yeah, for the first time, which I think will become a comfort movie
Yeah.
if I don't watch the end.
I go for The Producers, the musical version, 2005 with Nathan Lane and Matthew Broderick.
Yes.
Funniest thing.
Great.
It always makes me happy. It's so fun.
Neil, Tom, some people have been posting some stuff.
Well, I was just going to say thank you to Bruno and Rich and Jazz. People are still donating, which is really sweet of you. Marusa? Let's say yes.
I got a question, Tanya. Do you prefer doing screen stuff or stuff on the stage?
I don't know. It's hard because they're so different. Like, I loved being at the Royal Court this year. That was like a dream come true.
Sorry, I'm just going to pick the name off the floor. Sorry.
Royal Court, did I mention?
I was actually at the National last year as well. I saw a great play.
Did you? But the Royal Court is like, I'm dropping it because I wanted to work there forever. And it was my first play. So I was like, I'm going to drop that name.
Oh, yeah. Go do it.
Drop away.
But yeah,
and do it.
it's I find screen stuff scarier than stage stuff.
That's so weird because I always think that with stage, that's that one time you get to do it. Whereas screen, you can do it over and over and over and over again until it's right.
I kind of think the opposite, because on stage you can, if you fuck it up, you can do it again the next night, or you have another scene to go, or whatever. You can always kind of save yourself on screen, but on stage, but on screen, you have like, especially in telly, you will get like 2-3 takes, if that. You can't just kind of keep going and it's terrifying. I find screen terrifying because there's so many people in the room. But very close, and cameras are so scary. Whereas stages you kind of can't see the audience, so it's kind of like, I have bad stage fright, but on camera.
That's interesting.
Which Game of Thrones character would you marry?
Jon Snow.
Straight to Jon Snow. I'm going for, I've forgotten her name, but the wildling, you know nothing, Jon Snow woman. We just have a lovely time.
I never watched Game of Thrones. I don't know.
Egret.
Well, we've got a few questions from Delphine here as well. I don't know what scenes would go. Is that?
That Royal Court play.
Oh, that. Oh, I see. That was the Royal Court play.
Yeah. You're not a supportive friend.
I didn't. I'm really sorry. I can't afford Royal Court. Fucking hell. And also, they haven't employed me yet, so I'll only go when they employ me.
Maybe you should stop doing the speech from Star Wars.
Or maybe I should stop waxing my chest in front of hundreds of people. Someone's put yeah, sorry, Tanya. The question: what was your favorite thing from doing scenes with girls?
Scenes with girls. Probably the girls. All the girls.
The girls.
All the girls. We had a great time. All the girls. They were great girls. Yeah, the girls. The girls. Are the girls.
Nice.
The scenes with the girls, in scenes from girls, with the girls.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll just go for another minute, guys, because I don't want to take up any more of Tanya's time. Yeah. My one of my best buds, Peter Bolt Christmas, has asked this: Tanya, who would be the dream actor to act with? And you can't say me.
The dream actor, Tilda Swinton, or
oh my god, yes,
yeah,
she's my favorite. She's so good.
Yeah,
Sure,
that
freaked out there.
bring me. Or Sarandon. Yeah.
Have you seen Tilda Swinton in Snowpiercer?
Oh,
no, not yet.
Oh my god, it's an absolute, it's pure Tilda Swinton. It's so
Is
good.
it?
It's such a huge perperformance. It's like she plays like this northern like boss type. She's like
be a shoe.
That's
be
it.
a shoe.
Be a fucking shoe. It's amazing. It's so good. You gotta
Oh
watch
my
it.
god.
You've got to watch it.
It's actually, you can watch it on Netflix at the moment. It's on there, so it's great. It's by the guy who did Parasite.
Boon Jong-ho. Boon Jong-ho.
Yeah, so it's another like class thing.
She also plays a great angel in Constantine and a great ninja master in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
She's done a lot. She's just prolific.
Ooh,
And there you go. Next one.
Last question.
I like that.
Royal Tenenbaums, hands down. Fucking Luke Wilson's part. I love that film, and I love Luke Wilson in it. I love them all in it, but I would want to be Luke Wilson's part.
Luke Wilson.
I'd say the next one.
Oh,
Oh,
next one.
fuck. I've just lost that job there.
Everyone's going to be horrified when next season Lily is played by Luke. In like, oh shit, he took the role. He's in.
Amazing. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap everything up there. Thank you, massive. Oh, sorry,
wait. Tanya, my girlfriend's a really big fan of you in Sex Education. Could she say hi?
Yeah.
Hi, Tanya. You're great today. And I have a question that Lucas told me to say because I couldn't think of one. What's your favorite from the Hip member?
My favorite who? Oh, from the Hip
Shoot
member.
from the Hip.
Yeah. Oh fuck! This is hard. This is. I don't.
You gotta be honest.
I actually can't. I love them all. And
Luke needs this. Luke really needs this.
Luke will have sex tonight if you say Luke. So please.
If I'm being honest, if you know the other guys weren't in the room, I'd say Luke.
Yeah,
give him a good.
I'm ending this live stream.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Anyway, guys, listen, thank you so much for everyone tuning in. We are every Monday night and Friday night, and usually on Friday nights we have a new special guest. So we're back on Monday night. We have a YouTube channel. If you want to never miss one of our shows, please subscribe to that right now. There is a link in the description to this. We've had a lovely time. Thank you so much again, Tanya. Guys, Shoot from the Hip is out of here. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.